Hello and welcome to Who Are You? This is a reasonably well done sci-fi watchcast hosted by two almost sick, very tired friends who are gonna
Yeah.
watch this episode of 2004's Battlestar Galactica. I'm Xhafer,
And I'm Laura.
and everything is everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Now I think are you sick? Because I was talking. Beth had said you were feeling a little under the weather.
I was.
Okay.
So Evie came down with, standard issue daycare cold on
Okay.
like Thursday. Woke up very stuffy on Friday.
Yeah.
And I like made it through all my morning shit on
Mm-hmm.
Friday. And then the second my morning shit was over and I was like sitting in the office by myself for a moment, I went, oh no. It's like I feel it in the back of my throat where the sinuses strain.
Yeah.
It's starting to come on. And I was like texting Aaron. I had one more afternoon thing I had to get done. I was like, you need to go to the pharmacy stat. Get all of the homeopathic bunk you can find.
Yeah.
And, I'll take the vitamin C and the zinc and the whatever. And also get Dayquil because, like, when my sinuses go bad, Dayquil is what
Dayquil
keeps me alive.
Dayquil is king, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. So he got the combo stuff, but I hit it pretty hard with that zinc and vitamin C early on, and by this afternoon, I was like, you know what? I think I'm okay now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel a lot better. How about yourself?
I am definitely like weather change ill, not
Hmm.
actually ill. I'm like
Yeah.
mostly eepy. I've drank 2 liters of Gatorade today and I
Uh
still
huh.
feel a little dehydrated.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
like my knee is killing me. Like I have an old knee injury
Hmm.
that when there's big pressure changes, I feel in my knee arthritis style and
Yeah.
my knee is in pain from that. Just
Hmm.
casual. So it's just like I'm just grumpy. It's
Yeah.
that and just like the last 3 weeks have been this giant, unending snowball of things happening.
Events. Yeah. Yeah.
Since we've God, because we last recorded a minute ago.
I know. Yeah.
Since we've last recorded, I have officiated 2 weddings,
Hmm.
been chosen for a thing to present to my CEOs, built the thing to present to my CEOs, presented to my CEOs.
Uh huh.
My furnace broke.
Yeah.
My mom sold her house and I've helped her pack and move.
Goodness.
And then my best friend closed on a condo and I've been helping him finish his floors for 2 weeks.
Hmm.
All of that in the last 3 weeks,
Yeah. Just in time for the holidays too. Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm so tired. I've been so tired. And it's like I'm better like as long as I get a good night's rest, I can make it through a day, but
Mhm.
I'm in desperate need of a vacation. And I have one around the corner, not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after. I'm going to PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia for the weekend.
Mhm.
And I've got a couple days, and I'm going to be hanging out playing board games all weekend at that board game convention. And then the weekend
Yeah.
after is Thanksgiving, and I have a 5 day that weekend. So A plus. I'll manage. I'll get there, but really looking forward to that stuff right now.
Yeah. I had a couple of days there where I was trying to cram in a literature review for one of my seminars
Mm-hmm.
that I didn't get like more than 5 hours of sleep
Yeah.
for a couple nights in a row. And I am not a good person when I get less than 6 or 7. So I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a break, but I do not get one until sometime mid December.
Yeah. You've got finals around the corner, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. Working on another important literature review now. So I
Yeah.
did make progress today, so I do not feel guilty about being here at this moment.
Good. You shouldn't feel guilty about taking an hour to talk to a friend about a sci fi TV show.
I know,
Just
I
because we
know.
happen to record it doesn't mean you should feel bad about it or treat it
Right,
like anything besides a conversation with a friend.
exactly.
So,
Yeah. My many friends who are all here at this moment.
Yes, the one that can respond to you, and then everyone else who's listening to it at some
Mhm.
point in the future.
Yeah. But usually I hear about it a little bit in the Discord, so that's nice.
Yeah. Episode release day is always fun in the Discord.
Yeah. So what episode are we here to talk about today?
We've got season 3, episode 5, Collaborators. And I want you to know, I tried for like 15 minutes to make a regulators joke, and I couldn't find a good one. So Discord, give us your best Warren G. Nate Dogg regulators. Get in the comments.
This one's a freebie.
Yeah.
You all can toss it at us.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we open in media airlock as Jammer stands trial.
Yeah. The circle, they call themselves.
Yeah. Saving Callie is not enough as Tyrell gives the gladiator thumbs down.
Yeah. We find out that Tyrell gets to know the whole thing.
Yeah.
So the circle is Saul, Tyrell, Anders, Celix, and Connor.
And Jean.
Okay, I was like, there's a sixth one because they make it very important that there be 6 of them.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's the 3 resistance leaders, Ty, Tyrell, Anders. Celix, who is a resistance fighter. She was a deckhand. She was the field medic on Cobol.
Yes.
During that whole thing, but she's just taken basic medic training. I read her Wikipedia page about it because I wanted to make sure, because her and Jean kind of look similar, and they're doing similar things in this episode, and I wanted to make sure I didn't fuck it up.
And nobody's wearing a fucking name tag.
Yeah. Well, Jean effectively is in some scenes because she is another Capricorn Buccaneer. She was on the pyramid team, so sometimes she wears Bucks gear instead of resistance-y gear, and it's a little bit easier to tell them apart.
It's the first time we've seen this Connor guy, though, right?
So, no, but it's the first time he's had like lines.
Okay.
He was in Sam's resistance cell on Caprica, but we never saw him before New Caprica.
Okay.
So he is a relatively new character in terms of like he's someone that you might vaguely remember seeing around and doing stuff. He was in other episodes this season, but he was not in anything before New Caprica.
Gotcha. Connor also tells us he had a 9-year-old son.
Yeah, he had a baby boy. Well, not a baby, but like an elementary age school son.
Oh, I see. I wrote in my notes. It's 7-year-old son, right?
Yeah, who died on New Caprica
at the hands of Sice.
Yeah,
in one of their raids. So he's got a real beef. Tyrell in this thing is kind of restrained. He's like, okay, I'll hear you out.
Yeah.
He hears out the story about Callie. Like, I cut her bonds. I told her to run. I'm the one who saved her, and it didn't matter to Tyrell. He's like, well, would they say 20-something people died in that one raid?
Yeah. Saving Callie doesn't save you from murdering 20 people.
Right. And he can't articulate whether or not he was part of any of that killing. Like Tyrell he's willing to hear, like, did you kill any of those people? And if you tell me no, maybe things are going to be different.
Yeah.
But Jammer's not going to lie and say, I definitely didn't kill those people.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know.
It was too crazy. Confusing. Doesn't know if he killed anyone. That's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. We already start to see like the cracks here. Anders is not pleased with this whole thing.
Yeah. Anders is pretty upsetty spaghetti. He wants to just fucking relax for a day. But, he doesn't get time off. I empathize.
Same. Yeah.
It's been 3 days since the second Exodus, which they refer to it as the second Exodus, which surprises me because I'd think they would call it the third Exodus because there was that whole thing where they had to leave Cobol and form the colonies. So this would be the third time you've had to flee a planet as a species. Yeah. But, I guess we'll talk about that more in a minute when we talk about the time frames when we get to our survivor count.
Yeah, some of this time frame.
Page of notes about this.
A page of notes about the time frame or the survivor count or
yes, they go hand in hand.
Okay.
So
all right, we get Tyrell going back to a very crowded bunk where Callie's holding the baby.
Yeah.
And he asks her, which this is wild to me, talking about time frame,
Mm-hmm.
asks her, hey, did anybody help you
Yeah, like a
leave?
week ago when you almost got shot up.
Right, because Callie's been like rescued. There was at least like a day in
Yeah.
between Callie's rescue and the Exodus.
Mm-hmm.
So how did this not come up yet? She's running from the Cylons. Everyone else is in bonds, not running from the Cylons. You should have asked her beforehand, how did you do it?
Yeah.
How did you get away? How were you running at us? It is absolutely wild that they have not talked about this
Yeah,
yet.
for sure.
And she's like, I don't know, probably somebody helped me, which you're telling me that's not burned into your brain? That somebody took the zip ties off you and told you to run?
Trauma. She also ran the wrong way and was immediately rescued by the chief.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I don't know. It would be burned in my little brain that, like, holy shit, somebody did help me.
yeah.
And she's like, oh, why do you ask? And he's realizing that, yeah, Jammer really did do that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oops.
Xhafer was so there for her. Whoops.
But this conversation should have happened back on New Caprica.
Yeah.
Regardless of the 3 days that they've been on the ship,
Mhm.
that it also could have happened. Like, no.
Yeah.
I was pretty, like, this is bonkers. Is it
This
stupid
would've
or is
come
it
up.
Cylon? I don't know. It's bonkers.
It's bonkers. We go to theme, and we finally get a survivor count. It's been 5 episodes.
Yeah.
41,435.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go back and look at the survivor count from season 2, episode 19 or 20, whatever it was?
Immediately, yes.
49,550.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we have a lot of time here.
Sure.
There was a year on New Caprica before the Cylons showed up, and then the
Right.
Cylon occupation was almost 140 days.
Yeah.
So the last survivor count, that 49,000, was day 280.
And that was before Cloud9
Yes.
blew up.
Yes. Yeah, that factors into this. This is day 800. It has been 17 months since our last survivor count.
Wow.
More time has passed in the last 5 episodes than passed in the 2 seasons of the show previous.
Yeah.
Well, counting the time jump for the year, obviously, when they land on New Caprica and all that stuff, from the season 2 finale. So some other nerds did a lot more math here, and I want to shout out all my Excel sci-fi nerd homies who did all of this math. But looking, there was like a group of people who they figured out Astral Queen. They used the Caprica City population, the other ships that were impacted, all of these other little tidbits of information we've gotten about the population to get to a number of 6,150 people were killed in the Astral Queen nuke.
The Cloud9 nuke.
Or Cloud9 nuke, sorry. Yeah, not the Astral Queen. That's the prison ship, not the pleasure ship. To be fair to me, Astral Queen does sound like it could be the name of a Cloud9 style ship.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but Cloud9's definitely more overt. So sorry, yeah, not Astral Queen, Cloud9 blew up.
So 6,000 people in that incident.
6,150 people blew up in that. We have a population drop of 8,115.
Mm-hmm.
Adama tells us that several thousand people were left behind on New Caprica in this episode.
Right.
Which we know is, we're going to say is over 2,000 and not think about it too much.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know, like, that gap there, because there's at least a 45-person gap to be under 2,000 people right now with the amount of death on the Astral Queen. That's babies.
Cloud9.
Cloud9. I keep saying Astral Queen. I don't know why. The Cloud9, the difference there is babies. We don't know how many babies were born in these 17 months, but it's a minimum of several hundred to make all of the other numbers in the show work going forward and backward.
That's a lot of babies.
It's 17 months.
Yeah.
And given you've got a population that is mostly not minors, because if we remember back when I did the math in our election episode, knowing
Yeah,
the
we had a
voting
lot of voters.
knowing the voting population and the population of the fleet at the time, only 5.1% of them are under voting age, which is presumably 18.
Right.
But not necessarily. It could be 16. It could be 20. Who fucking knows? It could be 14. Maybe they really like getting their youth involved in their democracy.
Yikes.
I wouldn't trust a 14-year-old voting, but I'm not a part of a spacefaring society, so fuck me.
Yeah, that's true. Probably won't be at this point either, so double fucked.
Didn't Bezos test something to go to Mars today or some shit?
He could go to Mars. That would be fine.
I feel like that solves some problems.
I can name a few people he should take with him, actually.
That'd be great, yeah.
Yeah. So 45 kind of unaccounted for, right?
A minimum
you
of
said?
45 babies. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Minimum. Gotcha.
It's likely several hundred more.
One thing that they told us in this episode, it's a little bit farther down, is that a couple, like a dozen, 13 people have just gone missing. We know they got off. Huh?
Next episode.
They're counted in the next episode.
Yeah,
that was what I was going to ask.
The count drops 13 between this episode and next episode.
Okay, so we know those are the
we didn't see anyone else
people.
die. So those are the 13 deaths. Yeah.
Yeah, we did like a fleet-wide census, and every ship counted all their people.
Yeah.
And immediately reported that in on day one. And then, yeah.
Yep.
We
Already
lost
down
13 somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere.
We come back from theme to what is the worst scene in this TV show. That's not true, but it's up on the list.
Okay, you watch the whole theme, right? And all the little like vignettes they put in from the episode to make you go, "Oh my gosh, it's so exciting.
Stuff's happening.
I've got to keep watching, you know. Oh my god." One of the like last things that they put on was Rosalind going to kiss Gaius, and they just like they were like, we got to rip this Band-Aid right off because that is gonna be hella confusing.
Yeah,
and it was. It
was. So yeah, we come back from theme, and Baltar is being forgiven by Rosalind, Papadama, and the Sol Collapse. But 6PT shows up to shit on that, and this is when Gaius's mommy issues surface.
Yes, so 6PT is yelling about them forgiving Gaius. That's interesting. And then, Rosalind goes to kiss Gaius like romantically for some reason in his mind. And I was like, oh, so we're just going to add like Oedipus in here.
Just a little. Just a little Oedipus. He probably sees her as more of a rival than a mommy.
But she's show mommy for sure.
She's show mommy for sure. But I mean, characters like Lee, she is actually she is a basically supplanted mommy at this point. Mm-hmm. Characters like Gaius, I don't think that he feels maternal with her at all.
No, she's something else to him.
Yeah.
But he wakes up on the psychoanalyst couch.
Yeah.
He's got like a velvet couch. In this room, we've got the red light pulsing all around the room at about, waist height or so.
Yeah. What's up with this? My notes say, is it stupid interior design or is it Cylon?
I think the show wants me to think that this is like the blood of the ship pulsing through.
Yeah. It's doing the back and forth like the eyes. Mm-hmm. So is it like their camera? Is it the camera in the room to watch them?
I mean, they don't even need it because they have a battle bot, we find out, stationed right there.
That ready is just to shoot his ass.
Staring at Gaius and has been presumably for all 3 days.
Yeah.
Just been watching him sleep.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of sleep, we cut over to the Galactica where Kara can't sleep. And hey, Starbucks does the same thing to me after 3 p.m., so I get it.
Yeah, me too. I got old.
Yeah. Anders is worried about her since she's only listening to Warren Zevon these days. Mm-hmm. And it is just bad news bears.
She's pulled her gear back out of storage.
Yeah.
She's going back to work.
Mm-hmm. She's going to try. She's
Can't
100%.
wait till she cuts her hair.
Yeah. I mean, she's always the person who buries herself in work instead of dealing with her shit. So,
Seems like a good time for that.
yeah. I mean, there's plenty of work to go around.
Mm-hmm.
President Tom Zarek meets with Rosalind to go over the Gerald Fording of her ascendancy to the presidency again, meaning she will once again be president without winning an election.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's something I will remind you of many, many times because she
Yeah.
forgets constantly.
Yeah. This whole thing, I think it was mentioned at some point, is going to take like 60 days. Like he's going to step down
It's
after
gonna
60
take
days.
no, it's gonna take 3 days.
Oh, he's committed to 3 days.
Yeah, that's why the
Okay.
timeline. If the circle in one of their meetings says they only have 3 days to finish all of their judgments and executions, that's because that's when Baltar's president, or not Baltar. That's when Zarek's presidency ends.
Yeah, Baltar's presidency is
Right,
a little cooked.
Yeah. So Zarek's like, yep, we'll get the quorum together in 3 days. And the quorum of 12, I will nominate you as my vice president. They will approve you. I will step down. They'll swear you in as president.
Okay.
Because
I was
Adama
like,
has
there's
given
some
me
voting
no
involved,
choice.
but it is not the vote of the people that
No.
gets her.
No, this
And
is a
it
Senate
is-
confirmation hearing.
Yeah.
Much
okay.
like what happened with Gerald Ford and
Mm,
replacing Spiro Agnew.
that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah. So he's surprisingly willing to let this power go. I was
Well,
really surprised it was happening this quickly and easily.
he's made it clear that Adama's made it clear that he won't be president.
Yeah. He won't be able to do anything because Adama will not work for him.
He'd just airlock his ass if he needs to, I feel like. I mean, he's part of the administration of traitors, so, I don't feel like that's a
Yeah.
pretty easy sell, even though he did immediately get put in jail and almost died because he was like, fuck you, Gaius, that's not what we're doing.
Right.
So,
Right. I could see that. Like people would just easily write it off as like, oh yeah, you have to do that, right? Like
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, when you have a terrible despot president who just rolls over to foreign adversaries constantly, his vice president just has to be included in that. So, yeah.
It's really unfortunate, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
That's how it goes. But Rosalind's all like, hey, I mean, I know you were good, Tom. And so he asked for a place in the administration, and Rosalind's all like, you were courageous. You stood up to Baltar. The people can use that. You could be my vice president. So we're going to have President Rosalind and Vice President Zarek still. Always the bridesmaids, Tom. You get 6 days of presidency. Just a little taste.
Yeah. Well, I think he certainly, if he is genuine in all of his reformity, does need to do like a little bit of an internship to earn some respect back,
Yeah. For sure.
This is totally fair. I had no problems with this at this point anyway. But you know who's got some problems?
Ty.
Saul Ty.
Gaeta shows up to help repair shit in CIC, and Ty loses his shit.
Yeah. I mean, again, trauma, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know why Saul doesn't go quicker to like, we got some really juicy, important stuff from that mole that was in the Cylon government.
Yeah.
And like, he was pretty like, could he have been the mole? Like Saul never even considers it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Saul is angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he went through some shit. He does throw a stray at Hilo for being a, quote, toaster fracker.
Oh, I totally missed that one. But yeah, you're right. Hilo did try to like step
Hilo
in.
was the XO of Galactica for the last 17 months.
True.
He was the XO since the Cylon genocide. Hilo has got more reps in as Galactica XO than Saltai.
Yeah.
Fact statement.
And like he had all that time on Galactica. Galactica came back for you and did a competent job, a decent job at it. Like
Yeah. But
maybe
that doesn't
maybe
matter
don't.
because, he's involved with Sharon. But I am just wondering how, up until this point, we have not had a single thing along the lines of Hilo fucks a blow-up doll or some other thing where they refer to her as a sex toy for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if maybe the thing the reboot decided to keep from Mormonism from the original series is the sexual repression. And that's just why we haven't gotten a joke like that. Because, frankly, I would expect something like that from this crew at this point.
Yeah, or Pegasus Crew should have made it.
Yeah.
If nothing else. Like,
for sure.
Pegasus Crew was pretty awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you just reminded me Sharon exists. What the hell happened to Sharon? Where's Sharon? She wasn't in this episode.
She wasn't in this episode.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, she was doing
That'll
double
come
duty
up.
playing two characters for a couple, so maybe that's
Yeah,
how
we're like-
it works with the Screen Actors Guild. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, there's enough going on here. Like, you can just... I mean, I didn't notice till you said her name, and then I was like, wait a second. Yeah, but Daddy Adama happens to come in during this, like, whole business.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of takes Saul by the arm and says, hey, buddy, you seem tired.
Maybe fuck off.
Yeah. I mean, Adama's trying to, like, do the graceful thing of, like, we need this to stop.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to save your face because I need people to listen to you, but not when you're super angry. I need you to be kind of chill.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you got to tell your friends to fuck off. They're not going to help the situation for themselves or for anyone else.
Mm-hmm. That's this whole deal. So one thing that I've been joking about, I can't remember if I've joked about it on pod or just with Aaron,
Okay.
is that I know the boxing episode is in this season.
Yeah.
I know it's not far, I don't think. I can't remember if it was...
It is not far. It is before our movie break.
Okay, good. So I was like, obviously the point of the boxing episode is to, like, resolve these feelings, right? We're going to have a lot of feelings for a few episodes, and then we're going to at least surface level resolve some
Box
of them
them out,
with
yeah.
boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, so is, like, everybody in the main cast going to box somebody? And then I was coming up with, like, we need the training montage of, like, Lee Adama teaching Rosalind how to throw a punch so she can fight Zarek. And
Okay. Well, you've named two characters that I don't believe box, but it's been a long time.
damn. I really want everyone to box, like, someone. Obviously, Starbuck and Lee need to, like, box each other in my mind. Or maybe Anders and Lee. Ooh.
Ooh.
Maybe it's Anders and Lee and Starbuck and D. Ooh. I don't know.
I mean, I
Who's
won't
Saul
say.
gonna hit? Saul's got to hit somebody. He's
Saul's
got to
gotta
do.
hit somebody. I mean, Starbuck even says in this episode that she has to hurt somebody.
Yeah,
So
I'm interested. Everyone on
there.
Galactica boxing everybody else.
it is more episodes away than you might be thinking, but it is. We'll get there before Christmas. You will get to open a
Excellent.
Christmas present and find out who boxes who. Put it on your advent calendar.
Excellent. Yeah. So before he leaves, before he finally fucks off,
Yeah.
Saul says, like, hey, I'm not going to forget this to Adama. And
Yeah.
leaves. And I was like, oh, this is bad business.
Yeah, the
I
little
don't want...
telltale Saul will remember this shows up in the top left corner. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want Daddy and Uncle to fight because I do believe Daddy can take down Uncle.
Oh, yeah. We cut over to the circle after this. This is where they mention that 3 days left time frame as they find another guilty. And Connor is very laissez-faire here. And it's just all like, throw them all out the fucking airlock. They're all collaborators. Fuck them all. And
Yeah.
Ty is just all like, no.
Yeah.
This is due process. We're taking this seriously. Fuck off.
Yeah, this is a version of due process, I
Well,
suppose.
Yeah. This is as much due process as we're willing to give these people, which is something
Yeah.
we'll talk about in a little bit. But
yeah, Saul has at least been like given his rules, and he's gonna follow those rules this time.
Yeah.
So, okay.
But as they're going through, Gata comes up next here, and Ty is just riding hard for guilty. But they discuss a complete lack of evidence that Gata actually did anything.
Right. Saul and Anders are really going at each other here.
Yeah.
Saul says that, well, he knew Callie was on the death list because he signed something that came with the death list, so he saw that and he knew.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys got the death list too, right?
Yeah, right.
You guys got.
You keep
that.
bringing up all this stuff that you knew that he touched, and it's all stuff that he gave you.
Exactly.
He didn't do anything.
It's like, Saul, you were doing the leadership. But you just got them blind spots. Oh, I made myself sad.
Oh.
Because I said blind spots, and he
Yeah.
did lose an eye.
Yeah, he did.
Aw. But this is when we find out they've got these rules on this jury. So it has to be 6 of them. They have to all be in agreement.
Mm-hmm. Unanimous.
Anders has fucked off. He said, no, thank you. I won't agree to this one.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got to find a 6th vote.
Yeah. Well, it's not even I don't agree to this one. I'm not voting no. It's I'm not voting.
I'm not
abstaining.
voting anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm out. You
of
guys.
This whole process.
Connor's really harsh on the vibe with his whole kill them all thing.
Yeah.
Like, I get that.
Yeah. We go over back to the base star where Deanna comes to visit Baltar, bringing him his meds.
Yeah. So, a couple of thoughts.
Yeah.
One, she looks very angelic. We've got her lit in such a way. We've got
She's like in this sheer white dress thing.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. The pills thing, like we clearly saw him like addicted to some kind of pills, it seemed like, in this whole New Caprica stuff at the very beginning.
Something.
Like, and he's a little shit, so that seems like escapism he might do. And
they might be recreational. They might be mood stabilizing.
I wondered.
He does see shit.
It's true. And I wondered if he is using these pills to keep 6PT away.
Ooh.
Because she's been upset at him. He does not want to deal with it.
So I don't remember. They haven't told us what the pills are. I don't remember if they tell us what the pills are.
Yeah, especially because when he was dreaming, that was 6PT coming in and chewing everybody out in this vision. Yeah. I wondered if she's been away for a while, and it was 3 days. Something's out of his system. She showed back up. Here comes Deanna with the pills to silence 6PT.
Yeah, good timing.
I don't know. Yeah, but she like tries to sit with him on the couch, and he's squeaked out by it.
Yeah.
They really don't believe he has value to be here, the Cylon model UN. They're like, nah.
Yeah, the fuck is this guy?
We don't want you here, but hey, our vote is deadlocked.
Yeah, you saved that baby, so like that's a big deal. But it's split 3 ways, right? 3-3 right now. And the only model that hasn't voted is the 6s.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so he is also in the hands of his own kind of jury.
Yep.
But they have different rules. It's not a unanimous, we all agree in order to throw guys out the airlock. It's a majority rule.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Lee hangs out with the Dadmiral here, noting the missing reports, the missing people reports coming in. 13 missing confirmed survivors.
Uh-huh.
And he says in all of this, they have a conversation about stuff. He says he's going to go hit the jump rope. And he says he's lost half a stone.
How much is a stone?
14 pounds. Excuse me? Imperial weight measurement? No. I was on board for everything. I was on board for robot genocide. I was on board for spaceships. I'm on board for the physics breaking jumping, the like the quantum displacement of jumping, which is a really fucky kind of way to do space travel. That is probably impossible. Like that's breaking all kinds of rules and shit. Like you're doing quantum entanglement from one place. That's fucking weird. And also on scale, which is also fucking weird. Like this doesn't make sense to me. I was on board for all of that. Referring to losing half of a stone broke my suspension of disbelief.
Also, you just told me a stone is 14 pounds.
Yeah, I think that's right. It might be.
Yeah, so half a stone is about 7 pounds.
Yeah.
My guy, you've lost 3 pounds of water weight. Because I'm going to assume that this actor is taller than me, probably by an inch or two. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean,
that's like my
he's
water
probably as tall as you, if not shorter. Because he doesn't tower over James Callis, and James Callis, I don't believe, is a tall man.
Let's find out how tall he is.
Jamie Barber height. Google. Give me the answer. He's 5'9".
Oh, he is shorter than me.
He's shorter than me.
Wow.
We're an abnormally tall podcast.
Abnormally tall, very special blood typed podcast.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe he's lost a little more than water weight. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I think if he scraped that putty off of his face, he could lose another pound. Because I mean, to be fair,
yeah,
it's good face putty compared to like some face putty. Like
it's better than like the Olds makeup in TNG for sure.
Sure, yeah.
Where they're just piling that loaf on. Yeah, it's better than that, but it's not good.
Have you ever watched I, Claudius?
No, I actually, I think I just got it with the intention of watching it sometime soon.
Awesome. I, Claudius is very good. It also has Patrick Stewart with hair.
Yeah.
I think it was his real hair. I think he was young enough that it was actually his hair, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So if somebody out there in the Discord knows that it wasn't his real hair, yeah, you got me. But let me tell you, the wig is better than all of the face putty they throw on those people because they weren't thinking about those high definition televisions. Yeah. Woof. It's a fun little journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't love that Adama's like fat shaming him to back
it's
to
not
the gym.
Great. No.
Like, come on, man. It's been 3 fucking days. Get a grip.
Gaeta is alone in the mess hall here. Starbuck moves over to join him. This is where he tells her that he was the mole, but like no one that he's talking to has any way to confirm anything that he's saying.
Uh-huh.
It becomes apparent that he wasn't quite sure who he was leaving stuff for. I don't know how you set that up.
Yeah.
Without anything at all. I figure, I mean, I know it's for the dramatic tension and the storytelling, but at the very least you would think that Gaeta had to like tell Tyrell to like, hey, when this is down, check here kind of a thing at some point.
Uh-huh.
Even, I guess it might have just been like a message at the door or something.
Probably. Probably just a different note that said, hey, flipped bowl, look here, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, and he might not have known who picked up the message.
Yeah.
If you just leave it somewhere where you know like resistance gathers, you don't know which one of them gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starbuck like sets this whole thing off by like, did you even think about me being locked up? And Gaeta says he didn't know, which I totally believe.
Yeah.
Leoben was totally bonkers.
Well, and Leoben never went to Cylon Model UN.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't have been all like, oh, yeah, and I've still got Starbuck captured, guys. You know, like, that's not something that happened.
And they might not have even cared. Like, they're like, oh, crazy Leoben and his fucking premonitions thinks Starbuck is important. Like, no, she's not, you know?
That human, whatever.
Yeah. And so, like, there's no reason for him necessarily to mention it to the Model UN. There's no reason for the Model UN to talk about it in front of other humans. Like, completely plausible to me that Gaeta had no idea.
Yeah.
And, you know, he is trying to like explain the dead drops and stuff. And I really thought for a second that Celix might have overheard him talking about
They
that.
make it look like she does,
Uh-huh.
but then they don't do anything with it.
Yeah, no, I guess her look is like, oh, now I found another person who has a beef and
Yeah.
can do this thing with our 6 people with the circle. But to me, that conversation was loud enough
Mm-hmm.
that she should have overheard about the dead drops. But maybe you're right. Maybe Tyrell didn't really talk about them to others,
Yeah.
like how they actually happened. He just was like, I have a source.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I can forgive Celix for not taking this information and doing something with it, but it really felt like she was about to.
Mm-hmm. We cut over to the base star where Six watches Baltar wake up, but in a creepy way, not a cute or loving way.
Yeah.
In a night terrors kind of way.
Yeah. 6 is messed up. Something is wrong with 6.
Yeah, he tries to talk to her, but he fucks it up too.
Oh, he's so bad at this.
The
it
whole
goes so
thing is
bad.
so awkward. I have no notes on it because it was just so awkward that I was just like, the entire time.
Right, with my pencil.
Eh.
Yeah. She goes on this thing about my feelings have clouded my judgment. He tries to like convince her, no, you're just a person. You're a person who's in love with me, Caius Baltar. And I'm the only one who can make it better for you. And you need me. He's like screaming out the door, you need me, and forgets to be like, oh, yeah, I need you too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just very classic, Caius. I was like, wow, he's not learned anything. He's just so fucked up, this gross little man. And yeah, we go back to Galactica.
Mm-hmm.
The circle meets with Starbuck.
The circle, yeah. Starbuck has been brought into the circle.
And so this, I think, is when it's explicit that this purge is ordered by Zarek. Like,
yes.
We kind of had the 3 days where it's like, oh, you know, we got to do this before Rosalind gets back in power. But now we see the letter with the corners cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so
fucking...
Zarek is trying to get rid of these people.
Yep. She votes guilty while Tyrell remains undecided. Sam talks to Kara about not becoming an Ahab. And she says she would rather kill traitors and hurt Sam than go to therapy.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. Starbuck.
Yep.
Starbuck. That's men's job. Men would rather than therapy.
Have you watched Peacemaker?
No.
There's a character in there. There's a female character in that show. Female. There's a woman. It's who gets diagnosed from a therapist with toxic masculinity. Like having toxic masculinity.
I wasn't aware that it was an actual diagnosis. Okay.
It's all like, you are clearly like exerting toxic masculinity on people. And it's an interesting story beat. But it reminds me a lot of this exact moment.
Yeah, Starbuck is so toxically masculine in this moment that, yeah. Sam reminds her, like, none of these people put you in that cell. Crazy Leoben put you in that cell. And as we just discussed here, it is extremely possible it was literally just crazy Leoben.
Yep.
There is no way to get justice on these people who didn't do the thing to you.
Doesn't matter. Want to kill them.
Yep.
The circle convinces Tyrell to vote guilty on Gata as Kara and Sam go their separate ways for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very amorphous, the status of their relationship and marriage.
Truly. Yeah. Saul is arguing that, like, if I killed Ellen for the collaboration she did, everyone else should have to die for the collaboration they did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so again, I'm like, Saul, there's that blind spot.
Yeah.
Did in the Sam and Starbuck fight, he went to give her her dog tags back, the ones that she left and said, "This is my promise. I'm going to
Yeah.
come get you," when he was on Caprica. Did she take them back?
She hangs it up in her locker at the end of the episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Amorphous, but I'm leaning towards we're broken. We're broken up.
yeah. Gata gets brought to that airlock for his last words / pleading for his life. And he's just all like, fuck you guys. Like, you've made your decision. I'm not going to beg for my life. And Starbuck's all like, no, you will fucking beg.
The way this goes down is so interesting because Tyrell is like, speak, tell me your story. But Connor immediately starts mocking Gata. I think that if Connor hadn't mocked Gata, Gata might have tried again to explain the dog bowl and stuff. But Connor's hostility, Starbuck's previous hostility, he says, no, I'd rather just die than beg for my life.
Yeah.
But Starbuck wants to physically assault someone, as we've already discussed.
Yeah. She's gotta work that out of her system. And however she does it, doesn't really matter to her.
Yeah. She starts kicking him, yelling at him, like you said, to beg. And just mockingly retells the story that he told earlier, which Tyrell happens to recognize.
So there's a commercial break in here. And I just want you to imagine, like, it's at a very tense moment, like where it's all like Gata's fate's about to be decided.
Yeah, we just read the sentence.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Like, yeah, it's a whole thing. I want you to imagine having to sit through 5 minutes of Eureka previews and Dove shampoo commercials instead of continuing on with the show. This is, I don't know what it is about this particular commercial break that made me think, and this is, I'm going to be old for a minute, but it's all like, y'all got it so easy these days. You think Amazon's absurd ad breaks? They don't even compare. It's literally 5 minutes of like Sci-Fi previews, and I don't know why like shampoo commercials are always on Sci-Fi. It's a weird choice.
Maybe it's not, though. Like, maybe the demographic needs to wash its hair.
Yeah, but also like you're trying to sell people something that they're not buying.
But maybe if they see this pretty woman using it, then they will think about it. That's the whole like premise of advertising, right? If we see this pretty woman doing it, maybe we'll think about it.
Yeah, it used to be that sex sells. That used to be how marketing works. Now outrage sells, unfortunately. And
I'd rather go back to the
changed
sex.
how everything works. Oh yeah, me for sure.
Yeah.
Sex much better than outrage. Big double thumbs up.
And if you use shampoo, you might get it every now and again.
Hey.
It's not going to hurt. It won't hurt anything.
I mean, it's why I use Dove shampoo to this day.
But do you remember on Sci-Fi where you would have like, okay, we go to commercial break, we do the Eureka preview, we do a shampoo commercial, we do the Eureka preview again.
Yeah.
Where they'd like do the same previews.
Constantly. And specifically, Battlestar Galactica, season 4 used All American Rejects for all of their ads. I think we've talked about this on pod, but it's something that just sticks in the back of my brain so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Every now and again, I'll hear a song come on and I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep. So Tyrell's livid here.
Yeah.
He's got the source. He immediately cuts Gata's bonds the same way that Jammer cut Callie's bonds. Frees him, sets him, says go, and just yells at Saul. Like, you
like,
fucking
we almost
lunatic.
Killed this fucking innocent ass dude who is the only reason that the resistance was successful.
Right. Yeah, he was working on the inside in the same kind of sort of way that you were working on the inside for Adama. Like, you were on Caprica for Adama. He was inside the administration for us. Like,
yeah,
can't do this. And then we immediately cut to Adama and Rosalind confronting Zarek about this whole business.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to ask you, do we get any idea who snitched? Is that going to come up later, or is this just going to be ambiguous?
I don't remember if it comes up later, and I don't
Okay.
remember if we find out.
I think there's plausible.
It's got to be Anders, right?
Yeah, I was going to say Anders. Tyrell could have been just like, fuck this as well.
Once it was done. Yeah, tell Papa Dama what was going on.
Mm-hmm. I think the next possible one could be Saul, except that I don't think so, because I think he's too stuck on the I've been given a task, I finish a task.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, I'm not sure who it was. They don't explicitly state, and they may never, and that would probably be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or Gaeta could have gone and snitched because he actually lived through his trial.
Yeah.
Would be maybe a bad idea later for working with Saul. But
yeah.
So Zarek has his whole story of why this is necessary. Like, we can't do this with due process as we know it because it will take forever. It will be witch trials where innocent people get accused because I don't like his face. And this is not the time. We cannot devolve into that because then we won't achieve our goals.
Yeah.
But also these people can't stay among us. Is his whole guiding philosophy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's real big on it's all like we've got a broken system and they're just going to dodge justice, right? But Rosalind reminds us that the Constitution applies to everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we are at a sort of an impasse here in this moment. Zarek has his efficiency argument.
Mm-hmm.
This will not work. You will have too many things going on. No one will get anything done. And you have like the right thing to do. And so we cut to Rosalind swearing in.
Yeah.
Rosalind has decided that in lieu of the whole justice circus that Zarek proposed, we're going to do a Truth and Reconciliation Committee. Everybody's pardoned, but we're going to find out exactly what the hell happened everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to reconcile with our neighbors and fellow man. And you two are going to shake hands and tell each other that you love each other because you are siblings and we're all going to get along. Basically.
Yeah.
And Daddy backs this up. Daddy Adama is the first one. Standing O. Applause.
Mm-hmm.
And Uncle Zarek reluctantly comes along.
Well, I mean, he's, the most senior elected official in the government. So she says some stuff about like being grateful for the gift of the people, to choose her to do this job again.
Yeah, that's where you were going to mention.
Yeah. Hey, bullshit.
I mean, she has the gift of the people's representatives, right?
Yeah, I feel great about that.
Yeah, representative democracy works perfect. It's great. No problems.
No problems.
A+ work here.
Yep. All right. Well, yep. I mean, this is also a lot easier to do for her because of Zarek. And I don't think what Zarek did is right, to be absolutely clear here. I'm definitely on Team Rosalind on this matter, and that everyone deserves due process. But when all the worst traitors are already airlocked and Baltar is MIA, it's a lot easier to say mass pardon when you don't have to worry about mass pardon, but, this one guy killed 20 people in a Sice raid.
Yeah.
You've already had your little Nurembergs, so.
Baltar killed more, than 20 people.
Sure.
If you just count up, all the Sice raids.
Yeah.
Just that. And nobody even has to know about Cloud9, too.
Yeah. Well, they don't.
Right.
They don't.
They don't. Yeah. They just think it was a hidden Cylon nuke, and they have no idea that it was Baltar's hidden Cylon nuke.
Yeah. So, I mean, if Baltar is here, this doesn't happen, right?
Yeah.
If all of the worst people from SICE are still running around, this probably doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So she still accepts Zarek's gift horse, despite looking it in the mouth. I don't know. It's just worth calling out. The show does not try to have perfect characters.
No.
Or present situations in a way where everyone is doing the right thing all of the time. That's not what happens on this show. So
Yeah. I'm very curious how this little team up, because I don't think she revoked her vice president offer. Did she?
I don't remember, but we'll probably find out in an episode or two.
Yeah. I'm curious how that's going to go if we're teaming up.
I'm curious how you're going to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 12 colonies.
Oh, first we got to talk about the button on the episode, though.
Oh, there's a little button. The chief sits with Gata at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
Yeah, Tyrell's going to make that first.
That overture.
Mm-hmm. And good leadership, Tyrell. Like,
yeah,
if we've been told
better
we
than
have to all shake hands and love each other because we're siblings, might as well be the bigger person. But there was one. First off, let's talk about this before we get to ratings.
Okay.
How in the fucking hell has Gata not had this important conversation with someone in 3 days of being on Galactica? How did he not request an appointment with Zarek or Adama? Or I can see why you wouldn't request one with Saul, but maybe Lee, to say, like, hey, I was the mole.
The way this goes down, it becomes clear that Gata did not know who he was dropping information to.
He could say I was providing information,
like,
and they would figure it out.
Yeah, I feel like you meet with Adama and be like, hey, when the resistance was there, I was doing this. This was the method. These are the things I did. I don't know who was receiving it in the resistance, but I knew that they were. So you find that person. They will confirm the other half of the story.
Yes. And Adama can put you in protective custody or like a brig or something until it's all settled.
They don't know that people are disappearing. And
doesn't matter. And to me, it doesn't matter because we don't know people are dying, but we know Gata was right next to Baltar. He's at risk. Somebody's just going to be mad at his little face and punch him. Like,
yeah.
You've had 3 days to think about this, and it didn't come up to Gata or Adama or like, big. Is it stupid or is it Cylon? And then we get a little Bear McCreary note right at the end where they're having their little first meal together, where I was like, oh shit, that's the Cylon note. So all I'm saying is I don't know.
Yeah, you think Gata's a Cylon?
I mean, I did in my our halfway
Why
through.
Would he be
out.
informing as a Cylon?
I mean, not all Cylons know they're Cylons.
Oh, okay, fair.
We've
seen seems like very un-Cylon activity.
Yeah, but we've had Boomer be all wiped of that. And you know what? I mean, the Cylon Model UN was never uncomfortable with him being around. So.
That's true. That's a good point.
Don't know. And I know that we can also just throw the Cylon notes out there to throw people off, so it's whatever. Yeah. But I was like, Now we can rate the episode.
How'd you feel about this one?
It wasn't. I think this happens to me every time. Like when we have the big resolution, and then we're gonna have the episode after where there's a bunch of uncomfortable stuff. That I know we're gonna have to deal with from the big problem. And then I don't watch it for a while because I'm just anxious about that. It wasn't as bad as like my brain was like, oh no, this is going to suck.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that's because we've got this fuse that's just like lit.
Mhm.
And eventually we're going to have to box those feelings out. But some other shit is going to keep happening. We're just going to keep having these feelings. But for me, two big plot holes are, you really want me to believe that Callie never told Tyrell that somebody cut her bonds? Like, that's
Well, I mean,
weird.
it does. It that's not the point of that.
Yeah.
The point of that is that it doesn't fucking matter because
Yeah.
he did too little, too late.
Yeah.
And he still did way too much damage for saving Callie to matter.
And I don't think Tyrell would have changed his mind had they had that conversation before. But for me, like, plot hole is like, really? You're going to tell me we didn't have this conversation? And you could have easily written that as just like, I've talked to Callie, but that doesn't matter. Instead, it was like, oh, no, tension. And then this whole Gata business of like, he just didn't go talk to anybody. That's wild. So I don't know. That kind of knocked it down a little bit for me. I'd probably give it like an 8, I guess.
Okay.
Also, I just don't like extrajudicial actions of any sort.
I love this episode.
Okay.
I think this episode does a really good job of, one, confronting the fallout from the last couple of episodes, that emotional baggage like we were talking about. You don't like those episodes? I love those episodes. One of my favorite episodes of The Next Generation is Brothers, which is the episode right after Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah, it's like the only emotional baggage episode, really.
Yeah. So I'm a big fan of that stuff because so often in media, it's like, and we did the thing, and we were the heroes, and that was great. And even though we suffered greatly to save the day, we saved the day, and that's all that matters. And there's no such thing as emotional scarring. And this,
I feel like 90s Trek does that a lot.
90s Trek does a lot, just media in general.
Yeah, that's true.
I think pre 9/11 media did it 0 times. Well, Brothers did it very little. Post 9/11, there was kind of an upsurge, but you got it sometimes, and sometimes it was just patriotic bullshit, right?
Right.
And it was just all like, no, the good guys are the good guys. Don't think about it. Don't think about all the people that they just killed, right?
Yeah.
The 100 people that just died to save whatever, right? Doesn't matter. So I like that. It really reinforces the actions have consequences sides of things. So I really appreciate that. It does a lot to call into question Saul, who was fucking insane for the last 5 episodes. You know, I mean, literally strapping bombs onto people.
May be fucking insane for just forever now.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions. And also there's just like a lot of shit that's going to have to get reconciled.
Yes.
And this starts that process in a meaningful way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say 11 out of 12. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I really like this one.
That's interesting. I think part of my discomfort is like us as viewers knowing not the whole story, obviously, because there's the whole like Cylon duplicity and but we have so much perspective that the characters in it don't have. And I'm like, I just want you guys to just talk to each other and fucking work it out. Just stop doing this bullshit. Go watch the tape. And that's not actually possible. So
well, what is possible is watching the next episode of Battlestar Galactica. We got season 3, episode 6, Torn. Lingering feelings of rage lead Ty and Kara to cause problems on Galactica. Baltar assists the Cylons and uncovers details of their civilization, and a Cylon base ship falls ill to a mysterious disease.
Oh.
Sick robots! I wonder if it's a virus.
Yeah, did Baltar bring human germs on board and make problems? like Independence Day style.
Is
Oh
that
no,
ins-
sorry, War of the Worlds. The original Independence Day is War of the Worlds, where that happens. One thing we didn't talk about during the episode that I just want to point out, like
Mhm.
we did get an awesome zoom out on the base star fleet thing that was happening.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah,
It
we
was a
got
really
to see like
good
5
shot.
base stars and a resurrection ship hanging out.
That CGI looked really good, and it kind of reminded me of like some of the previous episodes. Cool CGI we got.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it. That's
it. We did
So
it.
we should probably say thank you. Hey, Jeremy Siegel, jeremysiegel42.bandcamp.com. Thanks so much for doing our theme music. You can find more of Jeremy's work. I actually don't know where, because I opened Instagram for the first time in like 2 months earlier today and saw that you had sent me a message weeks ago telling me that Jeremy has removed all of his stuff from Spotify. So
Yes.
I don't know where you can find his music, but I hope you can.
Let me just check the old Apple Music real quick. But
Probably
I do believe,
Bandcamp.
yeah, Nuclear Jaguar is still available on Apple Music. I think there were some serious political.
All the Nuclear
motivations for-
Jaguar stuff is on Bandcamp too,
Excellent.
under that Jeremy Siegel 42. So
Good. We shouldn't lose Jeremy because Spotify sucks.
so correct. Oh, he
And
did
you
the
know what else?
Vanderpump Rob's theme song too. That's fun.
Yeah. And, if you open your Instagram for the first time in months, you can go check out Angry Duck Time Machine there for more work by our podcast artwork artist.
Sure can. Aaron, thanks so much for editing this podcast, especially on a tight time frame. We appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks a bunch. And listener, if you want to come talk to us more in the Discord, come tell us about whether or not Patrick Stewart is wearing a wig and I, Claudius, hop on over to the Discord. I would love to know. Bring your special interest to me.
We'll see you next week, Internet.
Bye.
Bye.